Well, welcome to episode 5 of the Cruising Carper. Back on the farm reservoir. Now, obviously, the last one was Farlow's and had those snotties. I'm desperate to catch a couple of carp, you know. The reason I've come here is because I want to try a different approach, right? So, I'll show you that later, but like normally I spot, but I'm not going to spot this time. I've no spot with me, brought none, but I'm going to show you what I'm going to do, slightly different, see what happens, you know, see if it just gets us a fish or not, I don't know. It's been pretty hot today, it's just starting to cool down a bit now, the wind's getting up a bit. You're probably all having barbecues etc at home, you know, I don't blame you. I've just got set up, got 2 rods out, I just got them out, it's 2 rod water only here and barbie sucks. So I was going to get those called crane hooks again, what I used at Farlow's, but unfortunately they only come in a microbar, which shame really, because I liked them, because like, although I only caught 6 snotties, one thing it did prove, that every one of those was nailed. So, you know, the hooks was good, the rigs was good, it was all working, just no carp. But that's how it goes. But I'm going to carry on setting up, and I'm going to show you what I'm getting up to, and hopefully we can get us a carp or 2 this time. See you in a bit. Right, well, as I said, I'm using a different tactic this time. I'm just going to try this out, see what happens. What I've done, made up our little PVA bags. Now, if you remember from before when I was here, it's deep here, so what I do is I just wrap them twice, and there's 3 little boilies in there, 3 15mm. That one has been glugged for months, and when I say months, I mean months, probably 20 months. So what I do is put the needle through that one, like that. And then rig like that. If I can find them. Wrong pot. Right shape, wrong pot. That is somewhere. There we go. Right, yeah. Little stop in. Helps it nicely on the bottom, and when that breaks we'll have our hook bait in the middle and then the other 2 there. But what else I've done, I've made up quite a few of these. Now what I made them of 2s and 3s, and all that is this bit of PVA tape I've just pulled through with the old baiting needle. And then the idea what I'm going to do is, or what I've been doing, is putting them in this little mini spawn and stick them in there like that, send them out one at a time, just on a normal rod. I'll put them on, because you can only use 2 rods here, I've got my 3rd rod here, so I'll just put my 3rd rod, put the little spum on the 3rd rod, just on the quick clip, and it's all clipped up the same as the rods. And then what I've done, I've been casting these out in 2s and 3s, one at a time, on an area about the size of a billiard table, hoping that they're going to get used to picking up the 2s and 3s, the free ones, and sooner or later they're going to grab that one, and that being the glugged one, hopefully that's the one they'll go for. Whether it works or not I don't know, but I just came here because I thought myself, well, we tried the method before with the spodding and that on a particle, and I had 2 bites and I lost both fish. Still don't know why I lost those fish, but it's worth a try. At least we're going to get some, hopefully going to get somewhere, and we can see what happens, make the comparison and how the last method worked and how this is going to work. So hopefully I should be letting you know during the night, but as I say, I've put about 15 of these out now, and we'll see what happens. I've had a couple of strange occurrences actually on the rods. I've had a couple of beeps, you know, and one of them did pull forward, just 3 little beeps, and it actually did pull forward, the bobbin pulled forward, but then it just went dead, so I don't know. Hopefully it's not bream again, because I really don't want to catch any more bream at the moment, but we'll see what happens, and hopefully I'll be able to let you know during the night and show you a nice fish. I'll catch you later, because I'm going to probably make up a bit of dinner in a minute, and I've got a couple of bit of organising to do still, and I'll see you later on. Morning. Well, as you can probably see, by the way I'm dressed, it's raining. Been raining a lot during the night really. I ain't had that much sleep, unfortunately, not being woken up by fish, but being woken up by the rain. I don't know, it's not raining too hard at the moment. Never had a beep or nothing during the night, so I've redone the rods this morning, you know, just making sure that they were fishing right and they weren't tangled, etc. They were fine, brought them in. Both rods were sweet as, no sign of, you know, no tangles. Baits were fine, they weren't clogged up with weed, and I think I had a bit of weed around the lead on each one, which is like I'm fishing right on the edge of the paper and the weed anyway. So yeah, they seem to be perfect. Oh, excuse me. But yeah, it's a bit dull, cloudy this morning. Just had a look at the phone, and on the hourly forecast it says it's going to be about 2 o'clock this afternoon for it, and properly brightens. But you never know, I mean, it might help out, mightn't it? Been watching out there, there's a couple of fish showed. One of them seems to be the same fish. They keep coming out, you know, cleaning his gill plates, but he weren't exactly like cleaning his gill plates. He was sort of coming out at an angle as though he was doing some sort of mating ritual or something, I don't know. Or just having a game maybe, who knows. Yeah, so see another lad who he arrived back the same time as me yesterday, and he's come past this morning on his way around to the TARDIS, and he said like they've had nothing over that side, they're over the other side of the lake, they've had nothing either, no knocks, no nothing. Lad up by me had one yesterday evening, 14 and a half, but other than that I don't know of anything else that's come out at the moment, but we're going to keep trying. I've made myself a brew now, and it's not cold or nothing, it's quite mild really. It's just the fact that it's raining. I mean, I put like a sort of pair of like sandal type shoes if you want on to go out, no socks, because the swim I'm in is a bit tricky. Get down to the water, be a bit careful, the rods are sort of one buzz bar's in the water, one buzz bar's on the bank, because where the water's still high from all the rain last year, so you can't actually get down to where you would normally fish. So I've got the old chesties on the ready, because you're going to have to go into land run, you know, get anything I'll show you later anyway, the swimming, you'll see what I mean. It's like, because you've only got about sort of 8 inches of water in the edge for maybe sort of 5-6 feet, you're not going to land one like that. You're going to have to go in. So that's all on the ready anyway. And obviously I've got my wetsuit on at the moment, and hopefully I can take it off later when it brightens up a bit. But I'll keep you updated anyway, let you know. I'll just spin you around and you'll see what I mean about the weather. See what I mean? Ain't exactly wonderful, is it? But there we go. Never mind. We'll see what happens a bit later on, eh? Right, I'm going to drink my tea now, so I'll catch you later. Well, here we go, peeps. After a hell of a lot of trying, loads of different baits, etc. Now he wants to beat me up. Come on, come on. Come on. Here we go. This common. What a beauty, eh? Look at that. Right, just going to give him a quick weigh, then we'll put him back. Now, he fell to what I've done. I cut a CC Moore's live system pop-up in half and a cell pop-up in half. Put the two halves together, and then I put some cooler Tutti Frutti power smoke in the middle of the two of them and push them together to make them like one pop-up. And yeah, that's only been out about 45 minutes and it done the business. It's been hard here today. Let's see what we got. That's £20, 2 ounces with a sling. Let's just check that. Make sure that's 0. No, it's got 0. Let's have another go. That wasn't 0 properly. Okay, still. That's £18, 2 ounces with a sling. So that will be 16.2 that fish. Sling weighs £2. Not too bad, seeing as we're struggling. Right, let's get him back and get another bait. Look at the rig that done the damage then. Well, what I had half a live system pop up and half of a cell pop up. Both 15mm, and I had them on this, which is a bit of chameleon, quick clip, a tungsten dark matter anti-tangle sleeve from Calder, and a Calder size 8 barbless choddy. Right, that hanging on in because it is a bit weedy here and there out there. There's clumps of it, like, you know, but I am essentially fishing on a clear patch, so that just like it's nicely balanced with a bit of dark matter. And what I did, right, put them on. Like that on the baiting needle, and I've separated them, and I just put a bit of the old, this is the there we go, like that, bit of the old Tutti Frutti power smoke in the middle. Then Just push them together like that. Bit of bait floss. Like that. That's there. One of the old Calder stops, you know, the extender stops. I use them most of the time now. The reason I use them, not so much to extend the hair length, obviously they're good for that. It's because when I was fishing on the syndicate with all the crayfish, that was the only ones they didn't get out. So you had to use them basically, you know, just put that through the little rig ring like that. Three overhand knots. I normally do 3. Like that. Don't put them too tight though, because otherwise it starts like encroaching on the freedom of the bait. Then just trim it off. And what I do, because if you're like me, big old picky fingers, obviously you need to burn it with a lighter just to stop it coming undone. So what I do, I just grab hold of the tag end like that with the forceps. The reason I do that is so you don't finish up burning the loop. Yeah, because I've done that before. And then just push it over like that. Job done. And no damage to the rig. There we go. There it is. Our bait's on there. All nice, can move about all nicely. Obviously it will sit like that. Just waiting to nail the next one, hopefully. There you go. Let's see. Right, what I've been doing, just putting a couple of foam nuggets on. Just prevent any tangles basically. You know, like that. And what I like to do is just do the ends over. Just so they don't come apart, and also of course helps the rig sink nice and slow and settle nicely. There we go. Right, we are all ready to rock and roll again. Right, now I'm going to get this out, see if we can get us another one, because it has been a struggle here today. I mean, there's not been hardly anything coming out. One fella went home today, he's been here since Wednesday, not had a bite, you know. Another fella, he's been here since Wednesday, he's actually had 4 now, but I mean since Wednesday. There's another fellow who turned up a couple of hours after me last night. He's had a 15 out. So it's been heavy going. So I'm going to get this back out, and hopefully I'll have some more to report later. Well, it's getting fairly late in the evening now. I've had nothing else since that one I showed you. I've just put some more boilie out and that, not too much because they don't seem to be feeding at all, but you know, just try and create a bit of interest out there. Like it's very, very quiet on the front. There is a few showing, but for some reason they're just not feeding. No idea why, but hopefully we'll get something during the night. I mean, the weather's calm right down there. As you can see, the wind's dropped, the rain's gone. It's fairly mild still, there's plenty of cloud about, but hopefully we'll have a bit of luck in the night. I'll show you that swim I'm fishing now. You'll see what I mean about, like, it's a bit dodgy getting down there, and you have to put the old chesties on to land fish and put them back, like, because the water just ain't deep enough in the edge. I'll take you over and show you. You see what I mean? See where it's like, that's where is it? It's there. That's the normal water line, but where the water's so high, we got that extra bit of water in there. As you can see, some boards and bits and pieces are put in there. It's ever so slippery down there, but just have to, like, be a bit careful and hopefully don't break your neck, or worse still, fall in. But with the old chesties on, it's alright, obviously, you know, just get out to that bit there. Once you get out to that edge there, where I showed you where the normal water line is, there's sort of about 4 foot of water there, believe it or not, and yeah, it's alright there. You can, you know, put fish back in and land them okay and that. And of course the other advantage of having the chesties on as well, you can get out to the edge of the old reeds there, so that you don't give them a chance to run in there, you know, keep them away as much as possible. Bit silty out there as well. That one I had, he went down into the siltweed twice, but fortunately I just kept steady pressure on, and he backed himself out and carried on, so it was a bit lucky there. But we'll just you know, hopefully we'll have a bit more fighting like that during the night, but I'll see you later. If anything happens, obviously I'll let you know as soon as I can. The lads over the other side there, they've gone now. There's just a couple of lads past that tree on the on your right there, but yeah. So was there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 left here, so we'll see how it goes. Maybe a bit less pressure, we might get something during the night. Right, I'm going to see you later. There we go, we got us a nice mirror. See if I can get him out for you here. Decent fish. Yeah, alright. I know. There we go. I'm getting to. There we go. Hope you can see that. Nice mirror there, eh? Right. Let's try and get him weight and see how much it goes. I think it's not bad. Well, already zeroed the scales. we've got to take off £2 for the sling, so now I know what we're dealing with. Let's see, how are we getting on? Right, here we go. Right, let's read in 24.6, so we've got 22.6, not too sad, eh? Right. Yeah. Good fish. Right, gonna get him back. Right, well that was alright, wasn't it, eh? 22.6 mirror, not bad. Right, just show you the rig that done the damage. Got just a piece of chameleon, about 7 inches, quick clip, anti-tangle boom, little calder sinker. It's one of those Gardner mugger hooks on there. I thought I'd give them a try. I bought some of them. Then I got one of my super glug baits with half of 12mm pop-up. That is a spicy fish flavour. Now you can't get those in the shops. Friend sells those. He's you can, if you want to try them, you can contact him on Facebook. It's called the Bait Hut. His name's Dean, and I'm sure he'll only be too pleased to tell you all about them. But yeah, that done the biz. So we're going to get that back on, back out there, see if we can't get us another one. Still time yet. Right, I'll let you know. Well, morning. Yeah, that was alright, wasn't it, during the night? I got that one, 22.6, not too sad at all. I've actually had another one at about 4:30. Unfortunately, got it to the net just as he was coming over the net. Off he came. It's only a small one though, about 5 or 6 pounds, so I weren't over upset about that, but yeah, it would have been nice to have the third one. I mean, especially as the way it's fishing at the moment, it's fishing really hard. And there are people going home and have blanked, and I've been one of the lucky ones who've actually caught, so yes, but so that's all that's happened. It's been raining for ages. I ain't had a lot of sleep, like getting up with that one during the night, and then the rain drumming on the roof, you know, it's like trying to sleep under a drum solo. But yeah, if anything happens, I'll let you know. I have been carrying on with the way I've said, with the, you know, putting the boilies out in 2s and 3s and that, and fishing it alongside the rigs I showed you. It seems to work for me anyway. I mean, you know, was I lucky just those fish was passing by a bit peckish on my part of the water, or did they go for it because they were finding those freebies like that? I don't know. I will give that one a go again though. You know, try it, give it a couple of 3 goes, and then we'll see what sort of how the results pan out with that little method. And I'm thinking, oh, using that little mini spum, it doesn't spook the fish because it causes hardly any disturbance at all when it goes in, and you can just, you know, beauty of it is, even if you ain't got a spud rod, it don't matter, because you can just clip that onto your normal rod, use it. I've just been using it on a normal rod. I haven't bothered with a spud rod for that, because I look at a spud rod's like a broomstick. But yeah, good little thing really, good little bite, pleased with it. Anyway, if anything happens, I'll see you later. If not, I'm going to have a brew now. See ya, bye. Well, that's the end of the session. Got to go home now, you know. Get sorted out, ready for work. I'll get up for work early in the morning, so no more fish unfortunately, but you know, that's how it goes, isn't it? But I'm happy, no blank, caught 2 fish. Alright, one got away, but I know the rigs are working, so I'm happy with all that. I'm happy with the technique I used. Gonna give it another go, as I said earlier, like, you know, see if we can get some better results at it. But yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, it's just out here doing it, isn't it? That's you know, for me that is probably at least 50% of the fun in it. You know, I don't have to catch fish to be happy. I mean, obviously it's nice to, but just being out here in the open, although I don't know if you can hear in the background, there's some recreational grounds over the back, football fields, etc. And they've been having a paintballing thing this weekend, and they've got all the sound effects and all that. And to be honest with you, during the day it's like fishing in Afghanistan, you know what I mean? There's all like gunfire going off and the sound of like aircraft going over and airstrikes and all that sort of stuff. You know, obviously they're having fun. Ain't bothered me, it's just strange hearing all that noise going on in the background at a place that's normally very much quiet. You know, you do get a little bit of like from the football, but it's only for a couple of hours when they're playing and that's it, it's all over. Never mind. Anyway, thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll see you the next time.